The smart don't argue with the foolish. Don't waste your time arguing with the foolish. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, we had a huge storm out there, and I was on my way to one of the dollar stores, and I had to turn back and come home, and I got soaked, and I'm drenched right now. And the storm has kind of subsided, although it's still raining, and we are expecting another storm in about an hour. So, I'm home, and soaked. Well, I got to thinking about don't argue with a fool. Don't argue with the foolish. You know, some people will just argue and argue with anybody that wants to argue with them. They've got to prove their point. You know, I'm not interested in proving my point to somebody who I think is very foolish. And I'm just not, because they're not going to listen to me. Nothing that I say, no matter how sensible it is going to change their minds or going to make any difference to them until they're ready to learn. And foolish people often never learn, or at least sometimes it takes them a very, very long time to learn. And yet I never see a really truly smart person arguing with a foolish person. You rarely ever see a boss who's in command of his ship, so to speak, argue with a subordinate. It just doesn't happen. He just usually fires them, but you don't see that. I mean, at least I don't see that. He may yell at them, which is not a good thing, but he most certainly will not argue. People, usually intelligent people, don't argue with people who are being unintelligent. And so I don't waste my time trying to prove a point to a foolish person. I don't waste my time arguing with somebody. You know, arguing is just a waste of time no matter how you look at it. Discussing something, yes. Arguing, no. I walk away from an argument, but I often will participate in a well-constructed, fair discussion. I will. But if it's not a fair discussion, I will not participate. I'll say, I'm not participating. I'm getting up. I'm leaving. This is not fair. You know, that's what I would say. But if it's fair, I'll stay there and I listen. Fools don't listen. But if I find someone's not listening to me, they don't have to agree with me, but they need to listen to me. And if they're not listening to me, truly listening to me, if they're just sitting there like this, rolling their eyes, you know, with their mouth shut, that's not listening. But if they're listening to me, taking in what I'm having to say, even if they don't agree with me, then I'll sit there. But if they're being diminishing in any way, I will not. So, you know, the foolish argue with the foolish, but the smart don't argue with the foolish. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.